The jungles and forests of Earth have terrified the human race for years. There's just something unsettling about not knowing what could be lurking behind the next tree. That hasn't stopped us from exploring them and searching for the lost cities and treasures rumored to be inside. In recent years, the world has become a much smaller place, with everything mapped out and no location hidden from satellites. However, the jungles still hold their secrets, with large amounts of land still unexplored. Here are the 10 undiscovered mysteries of jungle. Number 10. The Amazon Rings. A series of ring-shaped ditches can be found throughout the Brazilian Amazon, which predate the rainforest itself. These structures remain a complete mystery, and archaeologists are unsure what to make of them. It is suggested that they served as burial grounds or a form of defense, but no one knows for sure. Some says they are marks left by UFOs that once landed there before the forest grew. It is assumed that these rings were constructed by the early people who inhabited the area. If so, how did the early men get the tools to create them? This is mystery. Number 9. The Sentinelese people. The Sentinelese tribe are the most isolated known tribe on Earth. They inhabit the jungle of North Sentinel Island in the Indian Ocean. They speak an unclassified language and drive away any research teams with arrows and spears. The real mystery of this tribe is how they managed to survive the 2004 tsunami that wrecked many of the Andaman Islands. The tribe were presumed to have perished, as they live in the direct path of the tsunami. After it, a helicopter flew very low above the island, looking for signs of life, expecting to find none. However, a Sentinelese man ran out of the jungle and onto the beach waving his spear and gesturing for the helicopter to leave. How they did it will likely forever remain a mystery, as no one is going to be getting very close to them in the foreseeable future. Number 8. The Lost City of Giants. Deep in the Ecuadorian jungle, a lost city was discovered in 2012. However, it certainly wasn't any normal ancient city. It is known as the Lost City of Giants. The explorers found a set of massive structures, the largest being a 79-meter tall by 79-meter wide, 260 feet by 260 feet, pyramid of unusual shape. What makes this discovery even more peculiar is not just the buildings themselves but also the tools and artifacts found there. Many oversized, manufactured tools were said to have been discovered, allegedly so big that it would be impossible for humans to use them. The team believes that in the distant past, giants once walked the earth. Number 7. Maracoxi. The Maracoxi are the Sasquatches of South America. They are reported to be huge, ape-like beings that can stand up to 3.7 meters, 12 feet, tall. According to British explorer Colonel Percival H. Fawcett, who allegedly encountered the creatures while mapping out the jungles of South America in 1914, they were extremely hairy and lived north of a tribe called the Mixyabai. They could only speak in grunts and were extremely hostile toward humans. In 1925, Fawcett disappeared along with all his men while on an expedition to find a lost city. Theories suggest that they were killed by local tribes or died of starvation. However, some say they were killed by the Maracoxi, although there is no evidence to back this up. Number 6. Prehistoric stone balls. Hundreds of these large stone spheres are scattered across the Costa Rican jungle and are thought to have been constructed by prehistoric humans. The spheres range up to 2.4 meters, 8 feet, in diameter and are almost perfectly round. It has been suggested that they were built for religious purposes, but there isn't enough evidence to confirm this. To this day, it remains a mystery as to why the stones are there and how prehistoric humans managed to shape them with the most basic of tools. Number 5. The Boiling River. There is a river in the heart of the Peruvian Amazon that kills everything that falls into it. It can reach temperatures of over 93 degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and steam often rises from the surface. There is no confirmation regarding how the phenomenon came to be, but it is hypothesized that a drilling company accidentally ruptured a geothermal system, releasing gases from inside the Earth into the river. But it is still a hypothesis. Number 4. The Stone Head of Guatemala. In the 1950s, in the jungles of Guatemala, a colossal stone head was discovered. The face had unusual features, such as thin lips and a large nose, and was found directed up at the sky. The features resembled a Caucasian man, which did not fit with any other artworks of the time, as contact with Caucasians would have been non-existent. Years after its original discovery, it was found destroyed by Dr. Oscar Padilla. The story of the Stonehead was recently picked up again by the filmmakers behind the documentary Revelations of the Mayans, 2012 and beyond, who claimed that the photograph proved that extraterrestrials had contacted past civilizations. None resemble in any way the one found by Dr. Padilla. The head has raised many questions as to why it is there and who exactly built it. It is likely that we will never know the answers. Number 3. The disappearance of Michael Rockefeller. Michael Rockefeller, the son of eventual U.S. Vice President Nelson Rockefeller, disappeared mysteriously in 1961 while searching for tribal artworks in the jungles of New Guinea. The 23-year-old Harvard graduate was a keen explorer and was fascinated by travel. On his expedition to retrieve artwork from various tribes. During the expedition, Michael's boat overturned, leaving him and his partner, Renee Wassing, stranded 16 kilometers, 10 miles, offshore. Rockefeller decided that he could swim to the mainland and get help. His last words to Wassing were, "I think I can make it." The mystery is still talked about today, with many choosing to believe that Michael made it ashore and was cannibalized at the hands of the Asmat tribe in their jungle swamp home. Number 2. Flesh-eating parasite. In 2011, a team of explorers uncovered the legendary lost city of the monkey god in the Honduran La Mezquitia jungle. The city was believed to have been deserted by the Aztecs in 1520 after a flesh-eating disease broke out and has remained untouched ever since. The inhabitants of the city believed that it was cursed by the gods, who had sent plagues to kill them. Among the team of explorers was Douglas Preston, a world-famous author and explorer. While the discovery itself was shocking, the team discovered that they had contracted the flesh-eating disease. They needed immediate treatment and very nearly lost their faces. Preston explained in an interview, "The parasite migrates to the mucous membranes of your mouth and your nose and basically eats them away. Your nose falls off, your lips fall off, and eventually your face becomes a gigantic, open sore." While excavating the city, the group also encountered venomous snakes that had made their way into the camp at night. It is likely that the city will hold on to its secrets for a while longer, leaving it a true mystery of jungle. Number 1. Amazon rainforest alien. In 2011, 2 British tourists visiting Brazil's Manaus region accidentally captured a picture of what appears to be an extraterrestrial being. The being was spotted in the background of a picture taken by a renowned paranormal writer Michael Cohen. The shape of the being does not resemble any life form currently known to mankind but does appear humanoid. What makes this mystery even more chilling is the fact that the area is known for frequent UFO sightings, with many speculating that aliens are interested in the area due to its biodiversity. Michael Cohen has since been contacted by Hollywood producers, requesting to use his proof. The footage is due to be used in collaboration with an upcoming film.